loads of recipes in that book too, which is really good. Movement. Uh-oh. So you know how I was talking about the breathing? Makes sense, hey. That's it. It's just, I don't even need to say. That's it. So, and these are in order of importance. Moving your body helps you to think properly by improving your circulation. Blood flow to the brain. Moving helps you to breathe better by increasing your lung capacity. Moving helps you to think better and link cognitively to hydration. You get thirstier. Moving gives you more incentive to eat more nutrient-dense foods due to cellular repair. So your body literally, when you break down muscle fibres, which is what you're doing when you go to the gym or you go do some kind of physical activity, that is actually like a catabolic state. It's actually a negative experience for your body. So if you think that just going more is going to give you the results you want, you're very, very wrong. That is in itself breaking down your body. But what it does do is then your body instantly, primarily, biologically knows I need nutrients now. So it actually, it instinctively sends you towards more nutrient-dense foods. Doing movement leads to doing more movement. Like when you start moving your body, it gets easier and you start wanting to do more. Like it really does. It's anybody who I've ever worked with can tell you exactly the same thing. The more you sit, the more you want to sit. The more you move, the more you want to move. It just works that way. It leads to better sleep quality due to all the above. So can you see a common link here? Doesn't movement look like it ties into every part of the 6 foundation principles? Now, what's the best way to move your body? Just move. Who cares? You're a human being. You're supposed to do stuff. That's it. Walking is one of the most underutilised things I've ever come across. Walking is so good. Each and every one of you is so good at walking that you can't help but do it all day.
Someone was shocked that people drive to a gym to walk in a machine.
Yeah.
And they just...
I know, isn't it? Walking is so good for you. It helps you to activate every single muscle in your body. It increases bone density, it increases lung capacity, especially if you go outside. Vitamin D is like so important for your health, it's not funny. We are chronically, as a nation in Australia, low in vitamin D.
Yeah, we actually need 20 minutes of sun every day.
We need more than that. But yeah. Did you know that even though we are so low in vitamin D, due to lack of sun exposure, we have one of the highest rates of skin cancer? I wonder why that is. Slip, slop, slap. The chemicals that are in those sunscreens are causing the skin cancer. How does that make logical sense to anybody that we are the lowest in vitamin D in any developed nation in the world due to lack of sun exposure, yet we have the highest incidence of skin cancer? How does that compute?
Isn't it the hole in the ozone layer?
Sure. But we're not going in the sun, Ninji. So how is that the reason?
Oh, no, I agree. I'm not.
No, I'm not trying to, I'm just like, cool, I love that. Challenger, I love it, it's good. I'm not having a go at you, I'm just passionate. What?
Just as well, like with the governments, I don't know if you're even in this, but they know about prevention and how much it costs.
Yeah.
But they don't want you to be healthy.
They don't want us to be well. There's no money in being healthy. There's no money in being healthy. They can't sell us any drugs if we're healthy.
Exactly right. And cancer's like a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Did you know that most studies that go into cancer, one of the first things that comes up is that it started from fungus? It's a fungal issue. Leukemia, they cannot align it to anything other than fungal, like a fungal overgrowth. Does anybody know this?
No.
Like nobody. You fix the fungus, cancer comes back. Like it's full on. So yeah. Now, as a human being, what we do need to do with our bodies, pay attention to what children do. You were born doing the stuff you need to do as a human being. We need to push things, selves, we need to push things. Push things. Push things. We need to pull things. We need to pull things along, monkey bars and all that kind of stuff. And we need to work our legs. By doing those 3 things, you work every single muscle in your body. That's it. So, yeah, you need to push, you need to pull, you need to use your legs. You also need to twist, sorry. Push, pull, twist, gate. They're the 4 things. Oops, there you go away. So that's it. So, like, for instance, if you came and did a training session with myself or Tamara at the gym, all of our training sessions, including our group sessions, they have a body part focus, but they are all functional in their programming. So they all have an element of mimicking natural life experiences. So there'll be a focus of it. But like, if anybody's ever talked to bodybuilders or anything like that, or just know anything or anyone on YouTube, you know, they have a chest day, they have a bicep day, they have tricep day and shoulder day and back day and hamstring day and quad day and calf day. They have freaking forearm day. They do this stuff. Think. I've got some of my best friends bodybuilders, but Jesus, stupid. You cannot isolate muscle groups. It's impossible. It's impossible. The last time I checked, the knee bone was connected to the ankle bone or whatever it is. You know that song? Yeah, it is. It's impossible to isolate muscle groups. You cannot use your chest without activating your triceps, even though they think they can. You cannot use your biceps without activating your shoulders and your chest and all that stuff. It all comes into it. And nobody uses their body that way. You do not pick up your grocery bags like this.
I don't know.
You don't, but you would pick up your grocery bags like that, wouldn't you? You know? You would. Does anybody like have to do it all in one trip? Or is it like just yes. It's like a challenge.
I don't know.
Beat that 10 bags every with me.
I don't know. You're going to make me lift more at the gym now. I can lift 50 kilos of shopping bags, so it means I'm doing one trip.
Oh, yeah. I've got eye tiger when it comes to shopping bags. They're all going in one trip. I don't care. And if it means that, and I used to do it with a kid on a hip. All of the grocery bags, right, Jax? And then you get to the front door and you go, oh shit. Now I'm screwed. Now I'm doing it. Are you ready? You got your guns, baby? Right, here we go. Ready? You got the key and you got the leg. You get the door open. That's what happens. You gotta do it. Then you drop the bag. Extend it! The bag breaks. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. So when you move your body, I mean, I'm not saying you have to go to the gym because you don't, but you just need to incorporate those things into your everyday life. Everyday life. How many people that come into the gym that cannot push themselves up off the floor? Oh my God.
Is that after or before? I can barely roll over on the floor.
I had a 21-year-old model come in and she couldn't sit up. And I said to her, how do you get out of bed? And she goes, never really thought about it. And I'm like, when you get up tomorrow, can you like think about it? She's like, yeah. And she came in the next week and she's like, I roll to the side, like every time. Because she actually couldn't sit up. What's going to happen when you're 80? What's one of the best things you can ever do for your body, like ever, out of any exercise? And you do it like multiple times a day. Squatting is like the best thing ever. I put it on my Facebook page today. That was for you, Taryn. You didn't see it, did you? Squat, because no one ever made a song about a small bum. Yeah. I wonder who she's talking about. It was you. Yeah, so it's really important to do those things. So to incorporate them into your life. When you're picking stuff up, pick it up with gusto. Get yourself onto the floor regularly. Adults don't get on the floor. And before long, it turns into adults not getting on the floor because they can't. Either because they can't get up or they can't get down in the first place. But like, for instance, it's not rocket science, but like Tamara and I, you can do it. Come out here and show me a push-up. Really? Yeah, come on.
I was half asleep.
So like, this is the way we teach push-ups. We don't teach push-ups push-ups the normal way. We teach you to get yourself up off the floor. Just go forward. Hand release. Yeah. So you should be able to get yourself off the floor. Getting yourself off the floor is more important than doing these things, isn't it? Who does that? Nobody. But you do need to be able to get yourself up off the floor. So that's how we teach it. Simple.